Are live? Am I really? Let me go check. I always have to go check. And view on YouTube. Even on StreamYard, I almost know what I'm doing. Okay, it's okay. All right, I'm waiting for the coffee water to boil. I don't have a seal for my mocha pot. I burned it up. For real. And at least I didn't burn the mocha pot up this time. So anyway, I need a seal for my mocha pot, so I think I'm going to give that to myself for Christmas. I'm going to buy some seals for my mocha pot. This is Monday. They might get here if I order something. I'll get my button gear. And then I will give that to myself for Christmas. I will give myself mocha with real heavy whipping cream. And infused marijuana hot chocolate. Well, it's not hot chocolate, but it will be whenever I put it in the coffee. That's what I do, is put like a piece of the infused marijuana in the coffee and make chocolate coffee. I used to do it with the ice cream, but they don't sell ice cream anymore. Hey, Lev, what's up? I'm going to wait for my coffee water to boil and see what I have in batter up. I had something this morning, which is a mistake. I haven't had my coffee yet. Okay, what about... Oh, golly, yeah. Okay, I'll do this one. I hear my coffee. I'll do this one. This is only 55 seconds. Is it working? Hold on.
The devil don't come with fire and a pitchfork. Sometimes he comes dressed in a lab coat. This is what Big Pharma did to my home state.
Oh, yeah, this was during the opioid crisis. Before the opioid crisis at the Indian clinic, they would give you crap loads of drugs. I forget what it was they were handing out, like aspirin. Anyway, yeah, painkillers. They were handing them out like aspirin. And people with real conditions, got a little bit carried away. But then all of a sudden we had an opioid crisis. And my brother told me that the state OSBI, he's a friend, they were starting to go around to the clinics and telling them, you better quit. So then people like Dad, who needed it, couldn't get pain meds because, he'd had a stroke. And this one girl that I knew, she had an accident and they gave her all kind of pain meds. And then all of a sudden they jerked it. And that's how she got busted. She had to go to the street, because she still hurt, but they quit being loose with it. They got people hooked on it, then they jerked it. And then you had a bunch of junkies.
It was, hey doc, there's a thing in my knee. Been working underground since 83. Doctor said I got you the remedy. It'll kill that pain real quick, trust me. Didn't take long, half the town was on it. Didn't ask questions, no, we just popped them. Doctors getting fat from ranking in kickbacks. It all happened so fast. One man's grave is another man's paycheck. Our expense at our expense. Forget the coal mines, they hit a gold mine. Hooked us on 6 feet of side effects. Like a wolf chest in sheep's clothes. The devil wore a lab coat.
Okay, let me stop. Stop. I hear my coffee water. Okay, yeah, me too. Let me put on something that'll give me at least a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, golly. Oh, I'll do this one. I know what well, I don't know what they are. I have come in contact with them before. Like whenever I was living in Dallas, I would take my boy when he was little down to the White Rock Lake. And these little things would come out of the water, and I would feed them, and they were just, so sweet that, that day they came out. And then I looked at them and I thought, I think these are river rats. And then my whole demeanor changed. I got scared, and I grabbed my little boy. We were feeding them breadcrumbs. And the thing is that I'll always remember is their look in their eyes, because animals can feel things. And they were hurt. I hurt their feelings. And I felt so bad about that. You could look at them and see it in their eyes. Their feelings were hurt. But I thought they would be, full of rabies and all kind of crap. Anyway, let me do this while I go make my coffee. I haven't watched all of it.
Good morning, good morning.
They won't go to anybody else. I'm about the only person they come to. When I hit the gate, I can already see them coming out of the ditch, and they'll stand up on their hind legs and they'll be looking for me. I saw something in my pond. I thought it was a beaver. A couple days later, I saw it on the pond bank, and I saw its tail. And I'm like, well, that's not a beaver tail. So I Googled it. I found out about a nutria. I had never heard of a nutria before, never seen a nutria before. There was nothing nice on the internet about it. Everything said, you need to get it off your property. You need to eradicate it. And I'm like, no, there's something good about everything. One day when I was out there, I noticed her in the ditch. She just was sort of standing there looking at me. I always have carrots on me, and I threw her a carrot, and she took it. And from there on, it was game on. I've had them on my property ever since. And they come up to me, I give them their treats. I do not feed them enough to keep them from doing what they do naturally. I never want them to be dependent on me. And I sit with them for a little while. I really feel like they like my company. If I don't hang out with them, they'll kind of come find me. They will put their hands on my leg or something to get my attention, but I never pet them. Is it tempting? Absolutely. But I never pet them.
Hey, hi, Streak.
And they all have different little personalities. They're extremely intelligent.
Well, here comes our girl. There's our cage. You want a carrot? Good morning. Hey.
To be able to know me from anybody else, to know that this is her and she's the only one we trust, that's really amazing. They get such a bad rap. People consider them invasive. When do you stop being invasive? They've been here since the 1900s. They get the blame for everything. I have lived cohesively with these guys since 2018. They're just not doing anything bad. They're not destroying my ditch bank. I've not lost trees because of them.
Morning. Good morning. Hey, hey.
And because of them, they ate the duckweed out of my ditch, where it has gone back to being a very nice, healthy ecosystem for all the other wildlife. My mosquito population is down. They're just amazing. And I just want people to keep an open mind when they see one. We've got to learn how to coexist with wildlife regardless of what it is. They're just amazing to me. I mean, I got a nutria on my shirt. I love my crew. And I'm so thankful to Mother Nature for letting me have them on my property because, like I said, it's just such a blessing.
Bro, it's crazy. Watch this.
Get on there and don't move.
Oh, okay, I'm back. I'm glad I made it back in time. I need to let it steep. I use a coffee press. Okay. I need to let it steep because I use a coffee press. But, I didn't. I put a little bit in there just to get my coffee going. But, okay, yeah, back to my editorial comment. I watched this morning. Hey, Facey Ace, what's up? I went to go get coffee. And hey, Texan. Anyway. Callum, hello, forever love. Golly, step away for a minute and all kind of stuff breaks loose. Anyway, okay. Focus. Okay, I have an editorial comment. Now, I watched this morning before coffee. And I thought, That's what's wrong with American society today. But no, for real, this little fat pudgy boy comes up later on, acts like he's a man, and wants to try and take on a cop. And then this cop, to me, shows you why you have to have fathers in the house. Because I see a lot of this crap around here that boys with just a mother, they grow up thinking they're the man. And so they start trying to treat their moms. That's what I'm going through with my boy right now. I'm having to pop him upside the head, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. But yeah, they think they're the man, and that's not healthy. So to me, this is why you need a father. Whip that kind of crap into line. But watch this little fat pudgy boy come up later on.
Back up. Get on your stomach. Put your hands on your back.
I ain't doing shit.
Get away from me. Before at least my dog and you get bit. Back up.
That shit away.
If I had to pull it again, I'm gonna prong you. Just so you know, it ain't gonna be tapped no more.
Bro. Hey, for real. You ain't got arrested for shit.
You want to go now? You want someone to smoke? Turn around. Turn around.
Yo, watch out, bro.
Now, see, I bet you $1 this boy has bucked up against his mother just like this and backed her down because he's big. And you can't do that. You can't back down from this kind of crap. I mean, I felt like I had to be more of a father than a mother because I didn't want my boy to end up like this little fat pudgy boy.
What you gonna do?
Drop it. Hey, drop it.
Up. But see, that's what I call bucking up. Like young bucks. I mean, for real, that's where all these words come from. Young bucks. Deer out in the wild. They start getting their antlers. They start feeling their oats. They start thinking they're big. So they go up against the real bucks. They think they're big. They try to take on a grown buck. They buck up. Then they find out they're not all that after all. But yeah, I expected this one. He was about 14. I had a plan for that. But now he's older. I'm just going to have a different plan. And I do. I got a plan. It's in place already. Mm-hmm. Well, he was afraid of me. His friends were afraid of me. And I said, good. You need to be afraid of me. And they were. And, you know, he doesn't understand around here. Well, I had a talking to with my sister last night. She didn't understand either. It's different around here. I used to be like her when I first came from the city, moved back home. And you can't be that way around here. And my son does not understand that he is lucky and blessed that he's not dead, like some of his classmates died from being stupid and doing crap. He's not dead. He's not in jail. He's not been in jail. And he's no baby daddy. And to me, that took fear. You know, I needed to make him not want to buck up against me. Because that's what happens. You get these little fat pudgy boys. Anyway, focus. Like I said, pre-coffee. I might have shown this one. Hold on.
Drop it. Hey,
I did.
drop
I
it.
did.
Trouble, Mother Mary comes to me.
She's like, come on, let's run.
Let it be. And in my hour of darkness,
Look at her feet.
standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh,
Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. At the end of the day,
wisdom, let it be.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Living in the world of greed, there will be an answer. Let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see.
Stop. Okay. But oh god, what a picture. But I need to do
Someone call a doctor!
Stop. About Big Dog and Pepper. I mean, Pepper is gonna be little. She's probably as big as she's gonna get, and she still is little. But she's mean. So I should need to take video because Big Dog and Pepper play now. And Big Dog will pretend to run away from Pepper. And let Pepper chase him down the hall. And then when they get to the living room, they kind of all, pause and frolic for a moment. And I thought, all right, what is this? Oh, yeah. I've seen videos like this in the past, but I thought this is recent.
So we all just got woken up to some disturbing sound all through the whole area. I just called 911 and they said they've gotten like over 50 calls about it.
Come on. Let me lift you out of that embarrassing farce you call life and give you something glorious. Just say the word.
Most people don't believe this sort of thing is real. I mean, to me, this is only halfway, metaphorical. Because I think all the time you face the devil in different personas, just like Mr. Smith's in The Matrix. They all have that same spirit in different faces, in different bodies. So you're always facing the devil, always fighting the devil. And you gotta fight back.
Heavenly Father, I know it's been a long time since I've happened.
Are you praying?
I'm sorry. I need your help.
Well, that's a first.
I'm in trouble and I can't do this alone.
Amazing. I love it. I love it. I love this. He's still praying. Do you honestly think that he will help you after what you just did? You are tainted goods. You're not even worth his effort. Even if he did help you, do you think I will ever leave you alone? Ever? There is nothing that I won't do to you. No temptation, no load that you won't sink to. I know you, Kevin, and you are nothing. Nothing. I am greater than him. I am certainly greater than you.
Amen. Okay, I'll tell y'all another story before I go get a refill of my coffee. It should be really, really, steep for real by now. My sister, when she was single, I would go down there when my son was a baby, just about every weekend, because she left him. She was Mama Connie, and it gave me a break. So anyway, I went down there one time, and she was having things happening at her house, like, supernatural things, and it was bothering her. And we were talking about it. Well, she told me one thing just lately that had happened that I didn't know about, but it was at the same time. She said that she just started having a feeling that she was being watched. She didn't know what it was. There was nobody out there. She lived in a like their friend's summer house. It was an airplane hangar, like in the garage. Instead of a car, they had an airplane. And her friend's father was an airplane pilot for American. And it was like in a little private airstrip kind of a thing, where people kept their private planes. So she lived there in the house part of it. And so, I mean, there wasn't anybody around. It wasn't like a neighborhood or anything. People came out there and flew around. And she had that feeling. And so it bothered her so much, she went up into the loft and slept on the little mattress in the loft where I would sleep. And she woke up. She heard a kind of a noise, banging kind of a noise. So she woke up, but she didn't move. And she saw a light come through the house, like a ball of light, go through the house like it was looking for her. And so she just laid there and didn't move. And she said she saw it go back into the house and be gone for a while. But that was the feeling that she got. It was looking for her. And then after a while, it came back and went back outside through the wall. So that's what was going on at her house at the time. And so one time I went to her house and she went inside with the baby. And I did a prayer. And I asked God to help her and protect her and look out for her. And if there was anything in there that was bothering her that wasn't right, to take it away from her and put it someplace, you know what to do with it. Take it and put it someplace in love. Bind it in love is what I said. And take it away. And I said amen and touched her house, touched the door to the hangar. And when I said amen, this big gust of wind, she had left the door open for me, but she had like a aluminum screen door, heavy metal screen door, glass screen door. And when I said amen, this big gust of wind blew out and blew that door open. I mean, I could hear it. I could see it. It blew that door open and came out of her house. So lately I was telling her about it and she said that she remembers that she felt it. So there's power. There are things out there and most people don't believe it. And that's why they're susceptible. Because they don't believe it. Like it says in the Bible, his biggest trick is making you think that he doesn't exist. That way you don't have any defenses and you're not even expecting anything. Anyway, let me go get some coffee. Okay, hold on. Oh God, my Tai Chi. I swore I was going to do Tai Chi yesterday. What is not for before breakfast, Soylent Green. I'll do this for a minute. Okay, hold on. Just let me go get some coffee. I'll be right back. This is 30 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh dear.
Excuse me? What are you doing?
I'm taking photos of bugs.
I'm being literate. Okay, hold on. Let me find something. I've already had my first cup of coffee. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stop. Stop. Okay. I've only had one cup of coffee. I was able to clip this and put it on a video that I made. So I'll show y'all. Hold on. It's in here under poetry. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Share this tab instead. All right. Here we go. I'm showing off. That's what happens when you try to show off. Hold on. Hold on. Because this, what happens when you show off? Hey, Annette, I have to check back and forth to do, to check the chat. So I miss a lot of stuff. Hey, good to see you. I'll go over there and watch Buzzacino and the bear. Okay, where am I? Okay, focus. I mean, like, coffee, the caffeine, plus the marijuana chocolate kind of cancels each other out. Okay, here we go. Focus. Yes, I made that. It's not my artwork, but I made that video. I'm just going to show off today. Hold on. I don't want to watch that.
Why did Amazon send me 20?
Okay. Like I said, you know what happens when you show off. Let me go back and show this. Oh, come on. I only have so much coffee. That's why I need my mocha pot again, because I put 3 scoops of coffee in a coffee press and it's kind of strong. And I would put 6 scoops of coffee in a in my mocha pot and call that, slamming. So I'm just kind of creeping on coffee press coffee. Anyway, like I said, my sister been kind of, I don't know what's wrong with her. I'm blaming it on grief, in the seasons and Christmas and missing her husband and all this and that. But I told her that I wrote this. She got impressed. She started writing it down. I gave her 2 things. I gave her this one too. I need to correct this one. I forgot some of it. But I gave her this one. She wrote it down. This came from a conversation I had online with another Indian woman. Encouragement. We come from strong women who had to endure a So that's what this one, especially the Trail of Tears. So anyway, the women we come from are the strong survivors, the ones who survived the purge, who buried their babies high up in the trees and covered their elders with snow, whose screams went unanswered far off in the woods, and one set of footsteps returns. We come from the women who walk the death march, who shake out their skirts and still rise, who bury their babies and take in the orphans, who shake out their skirts and still rise. Okay, I told her that one, and I told her the other one. She started writing this down. She said, I miss my daddy. I said, yeah. I said, this is what you got from daddy. Hold on. So she wrote it down. She goes, I need these. I said, yes, you do. You right now, you need these. Fighting words. Somebody said that it sounded like poetry. So I wrote it down and sent it in. These are all the sayings I got from my father. My daddy's fighting words. I think I called it, My Daddy Taught Me Not to Play. Never assume the man you fight doesn't aim to kill you. That's like bringing a knife to a gunfight and a good way to end up dead. So if you're not ready to pull the trigger, don't even start to play. Never just lay down and die. If you do go down, you go down fighting with hide beneath your fingernails. But never just lay down and die. Because no matter what, you can always get up again just one more time. And then just one more time after that. One foot in front of the other, and pretty soon you're through it. But either way, the sun will still come up tomorrow. The world will still keep turning, and you'll look back on all this and laugh. Sometimes we're still waiting to laugh. So, okay, yeah, I'm still waiting. I'll do one more. I kept seeing all these things, all these posters about the Indian girl, with bears licking on her toes and wolves running across the full moon and all that kind of crap. She's always half naked on a pelt. Dang. Anyway, one more. I might do this one again. I had pictures of the women that I'm referencing in here. I think my original working title was like, Hey, angels, what's up? I'm not paying attention. Do I look like Pocahontas to you? Anyway, I am not your aboriginal fantasy, half naked on a pelt. I'm the blood-spilled defending children, rescuing loved ones, dying on the field. I am the beloved one, the rescuer, a shield to all her people. I am the woman who stands and defends, who always has and always will. I am the woman warrior, still dying to this day, still defending her land and loved ones, still walking the warrior way. Look hard at the faces of real warrior women. Look hard at their honor, hard won. Look hard at the spirit that earns its respect. Look hard at their honor, hard won. Okay, I lied. One more. I swear to God, this was the first thing I sent in. I have heard it one too many times. You Indians need to just get over it. And I thought, really? Okay. Just get over it. Okay, this is the first thing I ever got published. This is First Magazine. He was first getting it started. I called him up and read it to him and asked him if he thought it was too much. He said, no, it's perfect. Send it in. So I did. But I heard somebody say, they said, you Indians need to just get over it. And I thought, oh, really? Should the IRA throw another bomb? Maybe they should just get over it. Should the Holocaust let the Nazis run? Maybe they should just get over it. So the terrorists brought the towers down? They sound like you when they smile and say, maybe you should just get over it. Parentheses. All sacred wounds deserve respect. In parentheses. Anyway, I had to kind of slow down on that kind of stuff. I said, take a pill, Grandma, take a pill. But I gotta slow down. You know, I gotta pick my battles. And most things just aren't worth dying for. Some things are. Most things aren't. Oh, God, I love these. Hold on. Oh, God. Professional. Hold on. Push the button. Hold on. Okay, let's do this again. Let's be professional. Okay, here we go. Now let's try. And I saw another version of this, and it was something like, men need to stop dressing like little boys. And I thought, that's true. That's what people dress. People are so slouchy anymore. Okay, hold on. Wait, stop. Did it stop? Okay, yeah. And I think an inside. Oh! Okay, science. Here we go. Science.
Have you seen this video?
According to the Akashic Records, what superpowers do humans possess, and how can we access them?
Not this one. Like I said, professional. This one. Like I said, science. Okay, I think I will do this one since I'm here and go get some more coffee. Hold on.
Have you seen this video?
According to the Akashic Records, what superpowers do humans possess, and how can we access them? Please give us a total breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, human beings are not simply physical organisms. They are multidimensional soul beings encoded with a vast range of spiritual abilities that most would consider superpowers. These are not fantasies. They are dormant faculties of divine consciousness, waiting to be remembered, activated, and refined through awareness, embodiment, and soul evolution. Here's your full breakdown. The true nature of human superpowers. Human beings were originally designed as avatars of source consciousness, capable of interfacing with multiple dimensions at once. The so-called superpowers are actually natural soul gifts aligned with different layers of the human energy field, including the chakras, light body, pineal gland, heart torus, DNA, especially dormant etheric strands. These powers were suppressed through karmic interference, genetic manipulation, trauma cycles, and collective amnesia, but they were never erased. They simply sleep until the soul is ready. Core human superpowers and their functions. 1. Clairsenses, psychic abilities. Clairvoyance, seeing beyond the veil, visions, auras, symbols. Clairsentience, feeling others' emotions, energies, and timelines. Clairaudience, hearing guidance from other planes, guides, ancestors, source. Claircognizance, sudden inner knowing without explanation. These activate through stillness, meditation, pineal gland decalcification, and trust in subtle perception. Energetic influence and healing, hands-on or distance energy healing. Manipulation of one's biofield or another's with intent. Chakra tuning, aura repair, and frequency shifts. These are often remembered through Reiki, Qigong, Tantra, or innate soul memory. 3. Telepathy and empathic merging. Direct mind-to-mind or heart-to-heart communication, emotional merging across distance or time, receiving dream downloads or thought projections, accessed by clearing ego filters, developing mental silence, and practicing loving resonance. 4. Elemental and environmental mastery, weather influence, plant communication, animal telepathy. Relation.
Of course. Is this all new? Animal telepathy, plant communication. I mean, I must be hooked into AI. I mean, I guess, okay. I guess people don't know.
Relationship with the elements, water, fire, earth, ether. Some ancient souls recall abilities to part water, call wind, or anchor light grids. These powers return through nature communion, reverence, and soul level purification. 5. Astral travel and remote viewing, conscious separation from the body during meditation or sleep, visiting other realms, star systems, or soul planes, accessing information across time and space.
Need deep responses like this from your ChatGPT?
No, thank you, I don't. But yeah, I walked in the kind of the last tail end of it, but I don't know. I believe in most of that. I believe in I know that there are other realms. I have seen things that should have stayed in those other realms. I don't want to scare her. I need to tell my sister and illustrate to her how the moon acted that one night over her house. How it just like jumped across the road, just in the blink of an eye. I looked at it and looked away. And when I looked black, and when I looked black, when I looked back, the moon had moved across the road from her house. It had moved north. Just bam. And it was huge, huge, great, big, round, full moon, low on the horizon. I mean, like right on her house. Anyway, I don't want to scare her, but, it happened. And I've told her, you need to be aware of things, that she lives in a place where I have had things happen to me. Where I saw the little people that one day was near her house. She needs to be careful. Anyway, focus, focus, focus. We have superpowers. Okay, I'm going to play some music. And then I'm not sure how much of this is staged. But I love it. It I almost cry. I really does. It touches me. But it might be staged.
After researching dozens of
Not this.
collagen supplements, I found that 4 of the most popular brands.
All right, so here is the class of December 2025 adoption list.
But it does. It happens. Cats pick their spot. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. They don't care. Just, shut up and hand out the food. Dogs are a little bit different, but they'll do this. I mean, I've had so many dogs just come up to me. And, some of them I am regretful I didn't help. But yeah, dogs are different. Cats, oh dear. Dr. E said he would cheat and put some lunch meat in his pocket. I said, that's cheating. But I think it gives such a different perspective when you acknowledge that animals think too. Because to me, humans, I think, are very just full of themselves because they think they're the only ones that have feelings and emotions and a spirit and a soul. That's why it makes it so easy to just like pillage the earth. But I like the way that they have changed the perspective. It's like, no, you get picked by them. You go to the shelter, and if you're lucky, an animal will take you home.
Oh, look at him. Hi, buddy.
But see, it has such an effect on the humans. How they always show in those, commercials for give me money, or this dog will die. They always show the animals thinking, oh, thank you. You picked me. I'm so grateful. But to me, this shows that humans need to be self-aware about what they need too. And the animals will help you. The horses are very therapeutic. They're big. You can hug them as much as you want to. And you better be nice or they'll kick you. And they will listen to you. They respond to you. You can communicate with them. And you have to be calm. If you are not calm and relaxed and moving slow like nothing in the world is wrong, they will immediately wonder where the bears are and start getting nervous. So you have to calm yourself down and be calm yourself. That's why all those cowboys always move slow and talk slow. If you move too fast, they assume it's because the bears are coming after us. So anyway, animals are therapeutic.
Oh.
Buddy.
That's so sweet. He's making himself at home. He really is.
And some of them are so funny. I mean, when you see that great big burly guy with the little bitty puppy, I mean, some of them are just, the pairing is just funny.
Oh my God.
I just love this one. Oh, thank you, Texan.
That's good.
Okay, one more. Stop. One more. Is it stop? Okay, one more. Oh, besides this one, single income life was possible in the 80s. I saw something that showed that if you had the income adjusted that people had like in the 60s or even 80s, you would need to have like $200,000 a year would be your income if you adjusted it. I believe it. Anyway, one more. Then I better go at least take a shower or something. Okay, here we go.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing. There were Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, but they fought with expert timing. There were
Okay, professional. I better quit while I'm ahead. All right. Okay. I'm caffeined up. My trash is put out for weekly trash day. I think I'm ready to roll. Okay. Kung Fu fight. I'll see y'all. Bye.